Hi friends, it's a wonderful day to have another fantastic math video. Let's practice some math. You ready? We're going to start with fluency, which means being able to do something very quickly without much thinking. Let's count by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great job. Let's practice counting tens on this really big reckon rec. This reckon rec has 100 beads. Each row on this reckon rec is 10. And you can see that by the 5 groups. Do you see the 5 groups? 5 red, 5 white, 5 red, 5 white. All right, let's count by 10. Here we go. 10, 20. How many tens is that, friends? 2. Say 20 is 2 tens. All right, let's continue. 10, 20. Here we go. 30, 40, 50. How many tens is that, friends? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 tens. Say 5 tens is 50, friends. 5 tens is 50. Very good. 50. Let's keep counting. 60, 70, 80. How many tens is that, friends? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tens or 80. Say 8 tens is 80. 8 tens is 80. Very good. All right, here's 80. Let's keep counting. 90, 100. How many tens is in a 100? Let's count, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tens is 100. Say that with me. 10 tens is 100. Very good. Okay, friends, here's a 100s chart. Let's practice counting by tens on our 100 chart. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Very good, friends. Let's play a game. See if you can find the number. I want to say a number, and I want you to just point to the screen, and then I'll circle it, and you can check your answer. You ready? Can you find 30, friends? Find the number 30. Here it is. Can you find 60? Right there. Can you find 100? Great job, friends. Let's try some more. You ready? Can you find 20? Right there. Can you find 50? There it is. Can you find 80? Right here. Can you find 10? There it is. And can you find 70? Right here. Great job, friends. Let's try naming some of our numbers. You ready? 10, 40, 20, 90, 60, 30, 50, 80, 70, 100. Great job. Friends, if you found that you didn't know some of those numbers or couldn't come up with them very quickly, go ahead and make some flashcards and practice those numbers. Start by counting by 10, by tens in order, and then mix them up and try to name them all by yourself. You can even mix them up and try to put them back in order, okay? Those will help you get really fast at naming those numbers. All right, today's lesson is counting by tens and more tricky teens. We have 3 goals today. Our first one says, I can count how many 10 groups by counting by tens. So you're going to see a lot of stuff. We're going to count by tens because you should be able to see the 10 groups very easily. And then we're going to write how many tens using one of our numbers that we've been practicing earlier in this video. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, okay? And then at the end, we're going to practice some more teens so you should be able to recognize that a teen number is a 10 and some ones on a number bond, okay? All right, let's get started. Here we have some B's. Let me just move my head over a little real quick and you can see them. Whoop, there we go. All right, and these B's are in 10 groups. I can count these B's 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's going to take all day long, friends. I want to count by tens. You ready to count with me? Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40. There are 4 tens, friends, and I counted by tens up to 40 and stopped at 40. So there must be 40 B's. That is the number of B's that are on my screen. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay? Get out something to write with because now it's your turn. Okay? On this next slide, we're going to pause the video and let you try it. All right, friends. On this slide, you should see some ladybugs and some butterflies. I want you to count by tens and see how many ladybugs, and then count by tens again and see how many butterflies. Then you can press play and we'll check your answers. So go ahead and pause. Work it out. All right, let's work it out together. You ready? Let's count the ladybugs first. Let's count by tens, friends. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 ladybugs. 90 looks like this, friends. Oops. Get a darker color. There we go. 90. Now let's count the butterflies. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. How many butterflies, friends? 50. Let's write the number out. Does your answers match my answers? Great job. Let's try some more. Here are some spiders, and they are in 5 groups, but you should see also in 10 groups because 2 5s make 10. See if you can figure out how many spiders are on this screen. And then press play and we'll check your answer. Make sure you write out that number, friends. All right, let's check your work. Ready? Let's start by counting by tens. So here's 5 and 5, and that makes 10. So 10, 20. 20 spiders. That's a 2 and a 0. Did you get that number too? 20? Great job. Here are some ants, and those ants are in 5 groups, but 2 5 groups make a 10, friends. Count how many 10s there are and write out the number. Press pause to work it out. Press play to check your answer. All right, let's check your answer. Here's a 5 and here's a 5, and together that makes 10. Let's count by 10 groups. Let's count by 10, friends. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 ants altogether. Did you get that number too? Awesome job. How many 10s are there, friends? These are 10 frames. They are filled. Each 10 frame has 10. Let's count by tens, friends. You can pause the video, work it out, write the number, and then tell me how many by pressing play and checking your answer. Ready? Let's count by tens, friends. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, let's write out 100. That's 10 tens, friends. 100. Great job. Now we're going to take a break from counting by tens, friends. Your Nearpod is going to look more like these. You're going to see 10 frames today and not bugs. And we're going to go back to teen numbers. Yesterday, we were doing teen numbers on number bonds. There were 10 frames, right? Instead of 10 frames, I have the numbers up there. Friends, to write the teen number in the number bond, you're going to put the 10 and the 1s together. And you're going to drop that 0 off that 10 and keep the 1. So it'll be 1 and then a number. 1 and then a number. And that 1 stands for the 10. Okay? So remember to drop that 0. I'll show you what I mean. So let's look at this first 10 frame. Do you see the 10? We're going to drop that 0 and just use the 1. Next, we're going to use the 1s, which is 5. 10 and 5 is 15, friends. That's what 15 looks like. If you don't drop the 1, this is what your number is going to look like. 10 and 5. That's not 15, that's 105. So it's important to you drop that 0. All right, friends. I want you to pause this video and try the next two, the 10 and the 8 and the 3 and the 10, and see what number you get. Press play to check your work. All right, let's check. You ready? So here's 10 and here's 8. So I'm going to keep the 1 but drop the 0. And the next part is 8. 1, 8, 18. 3 and 10. Ooh, this is a tricky one. All they did was switch the numbers. We're going to start with the 10, friends. Drop that 0. And then we're going to use the 3. 1, 3, 13. All right, you're going to have more of these on Nearpod. Okay, friends, here's your Nearpod code for today. NYQID. If you're using the Nearpod app, you can join this lesson by doing NYQID. If you're coming from the website, though, all you need to do is click the link. It'll take you right to the lesson, and you can get started by typing your name and so on and so forth. You ready? Let's get started, friends. Okay, here's what the lesson looks like. The directions say for each row of 10 frames, count by 10 and write the number. Should be pretty easy. So if I push these directions up, I can see 1 10 is 10 and 2 10 frames is 10, 20. 20. You have to do the next two. You ready? Let's do them together. Count with me. 10, 20, 30. Let's write a 30, friends. Let's do the next row. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay? Pretty easy, right? All right. Let's see. So you're going to keep doing that. Count by tens to 10 frames and write the numbers in each row. Again and again until we get to this page. This page says these numbers are in order from 10 to 100. Count by tens to write the missing numbers. So let's get started. Here's 10. What's the next number, friends? 10, 20. 10, 20, 30. 40, and then 50. Good job. And I'll let you do the rest. Okay? All right. And then we have some 10 frames. You're going to write the teen number. A teen number, remember, is made of 10 and some ones. Put the 10 and ones together to find the teen number. Write the number in the number bond. Remember to drop the 0. So you're going to start with 10, friends. No matter where that 10 is, start with the 10. You're going to use the 1, but drop that 0. We don't need it. And then write the ones, which is 5. So 10 and 5 is 15. Let's do it again. I have a 1 and a 10. Let's start with the 10, friends. Drop that 0. 1 10 and 1 1 is 11. And one more, friends. Start with the 10. Drop the 0. 1 and 9 is 19. Good job, friends. So you'll do that and do it some more and practice one more time. And then there's the lesson. That does it for me, friends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.